Oh yeah.
10 years ago, €100 million could have brought Real Madrid Gareth Bale, the standout player of the 2012-13 Premier League season. This amount was even enough to lure Cristiano Ronaldo away from Manchester United, while also affording the purchases of Kaká, Zinedine Zidane, and Luis Figo, the former Ballon d'Or winners of that era. However, with €100 million today, you can only acquire promising players who were relatively unknown a few years ago. The era of €100 million transfers in modern football has become a financial game, largely due to the devaluation of money. It's worth noting that we're only talking about completed deals, not the crazy valuations seen in some potential transfers. So when did this madness begin? It can be traced back to when Europe's giant clubs started spending significantly more than the general market to acquire the most famous contemporary stars. The Galacticos 1.0 or 2.0 eras of Real Madrid, as well as Chelsea under Roman Abramovich, are considered the origin of this trend. However, these clubs only occasionally made blockbuster signings. Before 2010, Real Madrid was the biggest spender in the world with all the record-breaking transfers in the preceding decade. The €100 million milestone was only broken once, and it was for the world's best player at the time, Cristiano Ronaldo. Back then, it was a staggering sum for public perception, but no one objected because it was well-deserved given Ronaldo's abilities. As time passed, it became evident that the amount spent on Ronaldo was justified, not only for the titles he brought but also due to the inflation of the transfer market. To discuss the turning point for the escalating transfer fees, we must talk about the tumultuous Neymar deal from Barcelona to PSG. In a non-traditional way, PSG paid €222 million to Neymar to buy out his contract from Barcelona. The release clause of €222 million seemed symbolic at first, but PSG's bold investment left Barcelona powerless, setting a new chapter in football history, the era of chaos. When Neymar moved to PSG, many experts warned about the tremendous consequences it would bring. This transfer set a precedent and paved the way for other clubs to surpass the €100 million mark. At present, there have been a total of 17 transfers worth €100 million or more in football history, with 5 occurring in 2023 alone. Chelsea, notably, was involved in 2 of these deals and broke the Premier League transfer record twice in a row. With continuous transfers exceeding €100 million in the past 5 years, we now have enough time to assess whether these deals are justified. Many of them have been failures, even falling apart within 1 to 2 years. Why is this happening? Has €100 million lost its value? No, it's still a substantial amount, but it has been normalized due to excessive money injection into the market. Where does this extra money come from? It comes from American owners and, more recently, from the oil-rich pockets of the Middle East. The wealthiest Premier League clubs this season, like Chelsea and Arsenal, are owned by Americans. Barcelona has borrowed substantial amounts from American banks for big transfers in recent years. The close relationship between Real Madrid's president Florentino Perez and American partners has also been long-standing. Regarding the Gulf money, the Neymar deal to PSG was backed by Qatari billionaires. Saudi Arabia's super-rich have risen in prominence recently. Although they haven't made as many high-profile transfers as Qatar, they have asserted their position as top spenders. With so much money flowing in, many football clubs have become wealthy. Even a mid-table team like Brighton has earned nearly €500 million in player sales in just 5 years, raising the overall player market significantly. This has led to the inflation of player prices, where even flops are purchased for sums previously reserved for top players. If a team doesn't have money, they have to borrow, and if they can't pay, they might become the next Barcelona. Let's see what crazy amounts will be spent in the future.